All right, I am live. And yes, we are live on YouTube. And good morning, happy Sunday to anyone out there or who may be watching this later. I am Mason, and this is Comics and Crosses, where we discuss the eternal truths behind our modern mythology. And today's a special Sunday morning live stream broadcast, and where I got a couple packages in the mail. Be opening those and be maybe chatting a little bit about what's on the rack. For those of you who don't know, this is my rack where I keep what I'm reading right now or just what I'm compiling. And I got a special announcement too. So at the end of this video, which this will be relatively brief, but so got my pocket knife. I noticed that people tend to have a razor, probably work better for opening packages. But you know, we work with what we got. Maybe I need to upgrade my system here. But got this little something something from eBay. It is fragile. So we'll open this and see what it is. I know what it is, but just thought I'd share this with the world. Oh boy, yeah, I need a razor. Don't want to lop off any fingers here in the process. But happy Sunday. God bless y'all, anyone who's watching this today or later, that right now or later. Man, I really need a better knife. Okay, there we go. Yep, my dad always taught me to cut away from yourself, lest the knife end up coming at you with too much velocity. Also, taught me that a dull knife was a dangerous knife. Okay, so let's see what we got in package number one. It is, you know, I used to collect bobbleheads when I was younger. I found it to be fun. And this is the first bobblehead I've had, though, since I was a kid that I felt like getting. And let's see here. A lot of bubble wrap and tape, which is good, I suppose. Yeah. Oh, I should turn my lights on. It is the comic book guy from The Simpsons. I stumbled upon a Funko Pop version of him that was like a New York Comic Con exclusive, and I decided that like $45 for a Funko Pop. I'm not a pop collector, so that was too much for me. So I found this guy for cheap online, and I just thought it'd be great to have him. I mean, he's kind of like all of our mascot, is he not? You know, I mean, the comic book guy from The Simpsons reminds me of my childhood. Fun character. He probably would have said worst unboxing ever, but here he is. He's going to be a part of my setup here in the office. Might put him here next to the Batmobile, something like that. I just like looking at him. Okay, so package number two. Now this one, okay, this comes from eBay, and this is, I think you might guess that it's comics, but this box looks janky. Like it had some water damage or something. So I'm hoping that it just, you know, this box has just had maybe a lot of voyages and inside everything's fine, but we shall see. Yeah, it doesn't look promising from the outside, but don't judge a book by its cover, huh? Unless it's a comic book, in which case you kind of need to, unless you're researched on the creators or, you know, what have you. Okay, so got that part open. Okay. Oh, almost got it. There we go. Okay, looks a little beat up even on the inside. I don't know if you can see that, but let's see what we got. So this, I think, would just fill in some gaps. I was on eBay and found one seller that happened to have several little back issues I was missing. So I got a few of them, and I taped this up pretty good. I'm really not trying to keep you in suspense so much, but just want to cut through here without cutting the bags and stuff in the comics. Let's see. Okay, well, good job on the taping. The comics actually look like they're in good shape despite the lousy box. I think it just was a box that's been around the block a few times, if you know what I mean. Boy, this is... Okay, this is where I do need a razor, because I am having trouble getting through this dang Scotch tape. Without damaging all these comics. Well, while I'm working on this incredibly detailed tape, what have I been reading lately? So I picked up The Amazing Spider-Man this week, which apparently everybody's trying to get a hold of. It might be like the new It cover, and it's a pretty iconic one. I got it right over here on my rack. Gosh, I might have to rebag and board these just to try to get through this dang tape. I mean, God bless them. They did the right thing, but it's like you can't peel it at the edges. You can't. I'm going to destroy these dang comic books. Wait, is there a bag over top of all this? Is that what's happening? Okay, well, I think they're going to get points on their packaging, but while I'm working on this, here's that Amazing Spider-Man comic I was talking about. Yeah, this one. It's the end of the Last Remains story. It's it's got the web Spider-Man, and people were hungry for this. I mean, when I went to my LCS, he told me that by the time he had put them in everybody's savers, and then all the people who called in asking for one put aside, there was only 3 to go out on the shelf. So had I been paying better attention or been smarter, I probably would have got some. You know what I mean? But like got extra ones. Okay, he put this in a big bag. These comics. Here we go. Okay, that didn't need to take as long as it did. My apologies. Other than that, got the Batman annual that gets into the origin story of Clown Hunter, who's been a really cool character. They've introduced a couple new characters recently. I mean, there was Punchline, and there's Clown Hunter. I think they're both cool. I think there's interesting ideas to explore with either Punchline or Clown Hunter. I think Clown Hunter, though, is more interesting, in my opinion. That was pretty cool. And then Ghostmaker seemed like he was going to be super interesting. Like he could be a long-time antagonist to Batman, and turns out they kind of just crap the bed at the end of that storyline there. And now him and Batman are just buddies, and he's gonna be on his team. I thought that was a real cop-out, and kind of strange. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be like kind of with Azrael, where they just introduce this dude and all of a sudden he's super important for some reason, like, and becomes Batman or something, but we'll see how it goes. Okay, now we're getting to the thick of it. Going to reveal these. Wow, these are in great shape. Okay, despite the box looking like hot trash, these comics are in excellent condition, and I have already decided that I would purchase from this seller again on eBay. Don't remember what their name is, but I can always, if somebody asks in the comments, I can always find it for you. So let's see here. Okay, so we got a little small lot of comic books. And again, these are kind of filling some gaps I had in my collection. I've been trying to catch up on Daredevil. So we got some from the Mayor Fisk storyline. This is Daredevil 597 of the, well, that's the legacy number, but this is the Soul run. And let's see here. 28, which is right before they went to the legacy numbering again. You know how they do that, kind of annoying. Fantastic Four number 2 of the current run, because I kind of had just tried not to read Fantastic Four for a while, but they always pull me back in. They have a soft spot in my heart. Them and Captain Marvel, Shazam Captain Marvel, not like Marvel Captain Marvel. Immortal Hulk 21. yeah, I've been trying to fill in this storyline. I'm up to date, but have a little bit of a gap in the 20s. So I'm trying to fill that back in. Here, the series is going to end at 50. So, this looks interesting. And then here's a couple of new comics, indie comics that I wanted to get on board with. And so I have from Aftershock, We Live #1. This is a second printing. I picked up issues 2 and 3. I really liked issue 2, so I went ahead and got 3. Had a hard time finding issue 1, but then the same seller had some of these back issues I was missing, plus #1. So hey, how about that? And then lastly, Sea of Sorrows #1. I picked up issue 2, and now I have 1. Heard good things about this title. It's a pretty cool one from IDW, right? Yeah, IDW. So it's kind of a horror under the sea, but not in a Ariel, Little Mermaid kind of way, sort of story. So that is the mail call. That is what I got coming in. I am blessed, as you can see. Other things I'm reading of note. Second Coming, Only Begotten Son. So this is the second volume in this Second Coming storyline where Jesus and the superhero guy, Sunstar, or I forget what his name is, live together in an apartment. And I have to go back. I collected the volume 1 issues. I'm still missing a couple, but gonna read this as it was recommended by the Comic Burrito guys and Bearded Comic Bro, as it's about Jesus, so it's kind of in my wheelhouse. This issue is hilarious. If you haven't picked this up, get this. This is super funny. It's actually kind of like a prequel origin to the story so far, so I was able to read it without having been caught up, and it was brilliant. It was really good. Russell is the writer. I'm not sure, not super familiar. I probably know other stuff he's written, but I just grabbed this recently. So Second Coming, Only Begotten Son, issue 1. That's a really good one that just came out recently. Also, I was reading the Ice Cream Man 25. This was like the Christmas special Advent calendar one about a girl who's basically finds out she's pregnant at the beginning of December. And it's, I'll just say it's very, the whole ending is basically you're driven to support, encourage to support Planned Parenthood. And there's some references to having Christian parents and religious kind of ideology imposing on somebody's situation, or I guess that's one way to put it. So it was good. It's a lot of your typical kind of, old school thinking religious people are so oppressive and this and that. But as always with Ice Cream Man, with, what's his name? Prince. Just brilliant writing, the crafting of the script, the storyline, everything, really super well done. Always appreciate the read. And let's see, what else am I reading recently? Philadelphia, very dark, vampire tale. A lot of people really love this as a super strong fan base that love this title, and it's really well done. Rodney Barnes, amazing. That's going to come to HBO. It's in the process. He wrote a pilot for it, pilot script, so it'll be cool to see that kind of come to fruition. And lastly, I think this was just this week. X-Men. Got to read my X-Men, and that story, I think it's cool. It's cool where he's taking it. I think Hickman is really a slow burn. You got to be patient with him, but he does take the story cool places. So, I mean, I just have to read what he puts out because I think it's masterful. I've been trying to fill gaps on my Hickman Fantastic Four run, especially because they're coming to the MCU, and the MCU tends to draw a lot from Hickman's ideas and examples. So, okay, that's mail call. That's some comic talk. Special announcement. Last thing is, hey, so I have decided that I would like to do a Sunday morning live stream like this. I'm going to be calling it Ahoy Mates and Mermaids. Captain Comics, what's up? Ice Cream Man is a crazy book. That's true. It is. Always crazy. You can depend on it for that. But so I'm going to be doing a Sunday morning live stream. I've decided, since this is Comics and Crosses, I'm going to be doing a live stream. I am going to call it the Church of the Panels. And right now I'm just on YouTube's basic live stream, but perhaps I'll do StreamYard, maybe get some friends in and have it be a good time. What the content will be, I guarantee you it'll be comic book related. Not exactly sure all of what will be in there, but it'll be fun. And I mean, I haven't been able to meet with my church for months. I mean, I see some people, here and there, but why not connect on a Sunday morning with my comic book community and just have a good time, a good positive time of celebrating just the finer things in life, like comic books and stuff like that. So hey, much blessings to anybody who's on this stream and anybody who will watch this later. I hope you all have a great week. Happy New Year. Happy 2021. I really think that this year is going to be much better than last year was. I mean, it kind of has to be. But who knows? Portal could open and we could be dealing with Thanos before you know it. So, all right, guys. Peace out. Have a great Sunday. Enjoy your Monday and everything else that comes after it. All right. Talk to you later. Adieu.